Hey guys, this is Booligan with Airsoft Retreat, BooliganAirsoft.com, and Airsoft Insider Magazine. Today we are taking a look at a very anticipated release from APS, the CAM870 shotgun. Now, for those of you that don't know, the CAM870 shotgun is, for all intents and purposes, a real shotgun. I mean, the thing physically is damn near identical to a real 870 shotgun. The only big difference being some slight differences in how it operates and how its internals are, and the strength of the materials used. Don't go popping real 12 gauge rounds out of this thing. It will blow up, burst into flames, and kill you dead. That being said, how this gun operates is using these approximately 12 gauge little plastic and metal shells. Each one of these shells holds its own supply of CO2 and is refilled using the included CO2 charger. We're going to go ahead and do a demonstration outside in a little bit, show you how to reload the shells with both gas, with both CO2 and with BBs, and we'll do a couple of shots. Now, a few notes about the gun. It is made entirely out of metal, with the exception of the pump handle and the stock, which are made out of real wood. It's a solid piece. It is not laminated wood. Now, the shells are loaded from the rear, or excuse me, from the bottom, just like in a real shotgun. And to load them, you pull back the pump handle and then pull it forward, just like a real gun. When you shoot it, ejects the shell, loads a new one up, you're ready to rock and roll. Now, a couple of things to note. The gun is a little tiny bit fickle with how you pump it. It doesn't like to be pumped on the side, and it doesn't like to be pumped really quickly, maybe short stroking it. So make sure that you are doing smooth, deliberate pumps when you reload the gun. Also, when you have a shell loaded, the pump handle is now locked. If you need to render the gun safe by removing the shell, there's a small lever here, just like on the real 870 shotgun. Pull it back, that allows you to eject it, and you can pump it all day, and really that never gets old. The gun has a orange sleeve placed over the metal tip, and you have adjustable iron sights. Now, let's go ahead, take it outside, and see what it can do. All right, we're going to go ahead and reload the APS shotgun. One of the shells, slide it down over so the little valve pops up. Screw the valve down securely. Slowly open the valve. Let it fill for a few seconds. Close the valve. Slide that up. There will be a slight hiss. Unscrew that. Your shell is ready to go. Then we're going to place a wadding inside. About 12 BBs. Fill it up. And the little paper disc goes right inside. And looks pretty ugly because I'm not good at shoving paper into that. Shell's now loaded. Okay, to interpret that test just a little bit, because it's a little hard to tell with my camera. To the back wall from where I was shooting is approximately 90 feet. To the swing set is approximately 80 feet. So the shots that you were hearing were hitting the swing set, hitting the chain, and hitting the frame of the swing set really evenly. What I was aiming for is the little triangle of the trampoline, which is about the size of your average window at your normal field where someone might be hiding. Now, using 12 BBs, I was getting a nearly perfect torso size spread out to 90 or 100 feet with 0.20 gram BBs. With heavier BBs, that group is going to tighten up, but your range is going to be shorter. There's no hop up. When this thing shoots, it shoots that plastic wad that propels the whole thing out the barrel. Don't know if you can see it. This thing has no inner barrels. It is just a barrel, just like a regular shotgun. It's even looks like it's even got a slight choke down there at the end, just a little bit. So, in closing, this gun, if you are doing CQB, is pretty much unstoppable. The practical issue with this gun is the shells. The shells are expensive. They're about $10 each, however they are reusable. The gun does include a shell catcher that clips on the side and lets you catch the shells so you're not having to pick them up. They are a little bit fragile. The bodies are plastic, but the base and the inner structure is obviously made out of metal. Some other things about the gun, it is freakishly expensive. Like, I don't understand why it is so expensive. It is $519. Were this thing a real M870 shotgun, it would be cheaper than that. And that's really the biggest flaw with this gun, is the fact that it is expensive to buy and it is expensive to operate. You're going to need those plastic wads. You're going to need that little paper cap that you put on the shell. You're going to need a lot of shells. You're going to lose the shells, and they're $10 a pop. That's a mid-cap, every one of these shells. You're going to need CO2 cartridges to keep this thing fed. But really, if you're looking for a training 870 type shotgun, if you are a law enforcement, if you are military, if you are just a guy that really likes shotguns like me, this thing is damn near perfect. The biggest hurdle to get over is that really high cost of admission and high cost of keeping it going. Do not buy this gun if you are planning on using it for extremely long-range engagements. The thing is an under 100-foot gun. That is where it strives, that is where it lives, and that is where it will do a lot of damage to the other team. So, many thanks to airsplat.com for sending this thing over. They have this as well as a ton of accessories for this gun, including shorter barrels, shorter magazine tubes, different handguards, different stocks, all sorts of shells, just a ton of stuff. They are really kind of taking this product and running with it. And again, be sure to check them out, airsplat.com. They've got a new website coming up soon to take care of that old dated website that they've got. And they support us, we support them. Many thanks to Airsplat. Be sure to check out the full review of this gun on Airsoft Retreat and BooliganAirsoft.com. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.